Sirski.
Type shit.
What's going on, fellas?
Man,
Man, we good, bro.
Can't call it.
What y'all do for Father's Day?
Um,
Well, fuck Father's Day. What y'all do for Juneteenth?
This nigga. I worked actually, bro. No cap.
I see. Yeah, Juneteenth. I rested, fool. It was my day of rest.
You was off though.
Yeah, I was off.
Your job gave you all, or it's because you work for the government?
Federal holiday. So
Man, I asked my job. I was like, yo, it's a federal holiday now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's official. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's damn near equivalent. It's Christmas. Why are we working?
I said Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, well, we're gonna give you this joint, you know what I'm saying, next year. Like, our client don't recognize it, so you know what I'm saying, we can't recognize it right now. And I'm like, all right, I hear you.
Your client white.
Not yet. Now it's because it's a new. Ain't this the first year it was a federal
No
holiday?
comment. Second
Year.
Second year.
Yeah,
So you already had a year to get it right.
Yeah, this is my second year having it off. So
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, even if you didn't recognize it, you had an opportunity to, because your black employee came to you, and you ain't even throw no respect on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
You really wanted them to give. You thought they was gonna give you off because you asked.
Nah, I didn't expect anything. I didn't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just be working. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even realize it. So my wife had off, and I was like, all right, bet. Let me ask if I got on. Let me see what's up. They was like, nah, bro. I was like, damn.
maybe next year, brother.
Maybe.
Nah, ain't no next, man. I'm trying not to be employed by anybody next year but myself. You feel me? So yes, there will be next year.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black. That's how I should have started my morning off for Juneteenth.
Actually, that's crazy. I'm wearing a
college jump.
Nah, this is a Negro Baseball League jersey.
That's how they used to play in them.
Yeah.
I got the official joint. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
like thick as a motherfucker.
yeah, no, it's actually pretty cozy. It's light. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this joint is tough. And then they say for the brothers who never got paid. You know what I'm saying? It's official wear.
Where you get that from?
My mom, she collected these joints. I got 3 of these hoes. These like vintage. I can't find them.
Negro League jersey.
Yeah. Actually, what's crazy is I seen the baby pop up with one. He posted it. That joint was tough. It was like blue and some shit. That joint was tough.
The baby.
Yeah, the baby. But he the only other person. I seen 2 other people with it, and this girl, she had a whole fit. She had a black and yellow joint with some matching shorts. Tough.
I turned on my car before it connects to Bluetooth. It plays the radio. So I heard this song, and I was like, okay, the baby got another hit. Well, at least radio play.
Oh, that
DDG song. DDG got a song that sounds smack like the baby.
Really?
What song you talking about?
The only song that I guess be on the radio. He got more than one song.
Yeah, DDG. He got a few joints on the radio.
He got one that sounds smack like the baby, bro.
Honestly,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
listen to radio, so I honestly can't.
Like I said, it comes on in the car before my Bluetooth connects.
So was it the Fireman joint? Because that joint been going.
No, he says
stupid
it's
on
a DDG song now.
I know DDG dropped that joint. Shit, I was listening to that joint yesterday. It's right here.
You talking about that geeking joke?
Yeah, geeking.
Yeah, I'm on a whole nother level. I'm geeking.
Yeah.
Okay, that is like a
That joint is
that flow
sliding.
is kind of like the baby joint. That joint slide though. That joint slide. He got like
The
4
remix was
versions.
whack, though.
He got like 4 versions of it. I like the original version.
Yeah, the original version slide the hardest.
And the version with Lil Tyler cool too. I don't even really like Lil Tyler, but I like his flow.
His
and
flow on
inflection
that joint, yeah. But I feel like nobody's really capturing the essence of remixes. I feel like DJ Khaled was the only person that did it.
Like the remix actually feel like a whole new
Yeah,
song. For
you know what I'm
real,
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
New verse, same hook, but like it's an actual new verse.
I'm on the whole nother
Take us
level.
back.
I'm geeking.
Before we get in the Gunna Jam, what happened with the submarine?
Oh, the sub.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, since you
I don't know nothing about it.
I seen that they were running out of oxygen, bro. That's it. That's all I seen.
Yeah, go ahead, explain the whole situation. I should show you too. Go ahead, I'm gonna pull it up.
So, it's this company called Ocean Gate. They do like their own like private submersibles, submersible explorations or whatever, and everybody only heard about the joint that the most recent joint that the sub went down and got lost and all of that. But as more info came out, the dude that is like the CEO of the company, obviously, okay, so the sub was gone. They sent it down because they wanted to like take a look at the Titanic. The Titanic is down in the area that they were going to. But on their way down, they lost communication with the sub. It was 5 people in the sub. 5, they all billionaires. So 5 billionaires. They all older except for one. One was the son of the dude, and they went down for Father's Day to the sub and to go look at the Titanic. And on the way down, the joint got lost. Then they said they had about like 3 days worth of air in the joint if the sub didn't implode on itself from the pressure of being so far down underwater. So obviously, Twitter, people was tracking it. Twitter don't really know how to do nothing but joke. So it was a whole bunch of.
I didn't even see the Twitter
Bro,
jokes. I know they've been going stupid.
George Floyd submarine meme today, bro.
Hey, no, that's OC.
Oh, they
That's
foul.
crazy.
They foul.
I ain't gonna lie, I laughed.
That's wild.
Wow.
But nah, so
It is messed up though.
that's super messed up. It was like
It's the audacity.
They put his face on the submarine.
that's crazy.
Man, rest in peace, George Floyd.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
George
peace,
Floyd.
bro.
But nah, so it was a few different excuse me.
Why?
No, but that's why I laughed too, because it's just so wild, bro. Like,
Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
why?
that's super wild. I'm not gonna lie to you.
would you do
That's super wild. But so yeah, it was just like it was a whole bunch of stuff like that. First day, it was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna get their jokes off. But that joint carried on through today, bro. Like the sub went missing Sunday or Monday. That joint, it's been jokes about that joint. Through today, fool. Like niggas is not letting up. Like you see memes on Twitter. I be seeing memes on TikTok. Yeah, it's going OC. But I think mainly it's because like people don't have sympathy for billionaires.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Because it's like, bro, like you have all this money, and if you look at the sub, that little baby sub is real life like the size of my couch to your couch.
yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
And it's 5 people in that joint. It only opens from the outside, and it's bolted shut. There's no windows. There's nothing to stop pressure. And y'all are going 12,000 feet.
Which means nothing to stop pressure.
There's nothing to stop the water pressure. Like as you go further down, like bigger subs are built to withstand like deep
I mean,
pressure.
obviously, they built that sub to where it could sustain.
Bro, they built that sub like 5 days before they went out.
That's my.
That's the main issue. Like
Crazy.
they like kind of like skip past a whole bunch of regulations because they're billionaires, and they went on this little voyage. So as more info came out, the CEO of Ocean Gate, his wife is a descendant of 2 people that died on the Titanic. So like them doing this little exploration to find that joint is like something like special to her. But they pretty much today they found some debris from the sub, so they've already assumed that them people had died.
So what the fuck? That thing got eaten by a shark or some shit? Like,
Nah, like it imploded. Like the pressure from being down almost 12,000 feet in underwater caused the sub to collapse
my thing
inside
is,
itself.
no matter if it was built in 5 days,
So they probably died in like my fault. They probably died with within like 30 seconds.
Crazy.
They probably. I was right. Even if they built the 7 5 days, like you say, they should know to make it at least strong enough for their pressure. That's why I don't necessarily know if that's it.
No,
You would think.
it's not too many types of submarines that's gonna. It's not too many types of submarines that's going to be able to withstand that level of pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to bruh. Better go mix a
You
lot.
gotta go pray.
Hey man, I ain't mad at him.
I feel him.
Alhamdulillah.
I feel him. I feel him.
That was just distracting. But yeah, man, I don't have sympathy for billionaires. I mean, it's fucked up.
I got sympathy for the kid because the kid ain't want to be on the ship.
How you know?
His aunt came out and said that he didn't want to go, but he only went because it was Father's Day, and his dad was really pressing him to come.
Damn.
And he was 19, so I feel for the kid for sure.
I mean,
I feel for their families too. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I feel for them all. The whole T, like, I don't care if they was billionaires, and you know what I'm saying, they could have just been millionaires. And just was like, they want to go see the Titanic. To me, it's like, why are y'all fascinated on a failed mission? Like,
What you mean, Titanic?
yeah, like the first thing they said about the Titanic was that drink is unsinkable. Y'all about to go see something that's unsinkable. Come on now. To me, it's like, come on. To me, it's like the common sense is like,
I mean, wasn't that like the biggest cruise ship in the world or something at that time?
who knows?
It was like the first major cruise
Like
ship.
probably a
With
mega
like
drink.
in terms of like being able to hold that many people.
It's significant.
Yeah, it's significant. But it's been at the bottom of the ocean for over 100
Cool, you
years.
were the biggest boat.
It's an experience, though.
It's not an experience that you're dying.
No, I'm saying for them to go in a submarine and go see it. He's
No,
saying
think
he don't
about this
understand
though.
why they went.
No, this thing you got to think about the whole perspective. Like, so he just gave you. He said you seen the inside of that joint, right? There's no windows because of pressure. So all you have is a TV screen in that joint being controlled by somebody else. You know what I told my wife? I said for these dumbass niggas to pay $250, I would have just went probably maybe 100 feet below and played a damn video. I would have a fabricated video of the Titanic because these niggas wouldn't have known the difference.
We would have been treading water.
They wouldn't have known the difference. You're down below. You got a camera on top, feeding you a feed that you believe is what you seeing. And you going down there to go see the Titanic. Come on now, bro. The niggas that actually, the government that actually funds people to actually make it their life's pursuit to learn and study the ocean, don't even go down there.
You do.
Not that deep, bro.
They go. People have been to they've been to the Titanic since it's something.
So if they doing it, there's regulations and shit behind it, and they got the proper equipment. They got fail plans, fail safes. People that if you go do it, there are people there to rescue you right there on the spot. All that shit is in order. These niggas got in a ship that looked like it was wrapped in duct tape. You remember that? You seen? I think it was like Fast 5 or Fast 6, where them niggas was building that little car and they put rockets on the back, and them niggas kept testing it, and they was trying to race it against a jet.
Yeah.
That shit kept blowing up every time. That's exactly what that motherfucking submarine looked like.
And imagine you only testing that joint for 5 days. They went and looked. Ocean Gate has like 6 open cases against them.
Come on now, bro.
So they got so many open cases because they've been cutting corners on their little sub. And then
Come on now.
and then you send a group of niggas out there for Father's Day, bro. Like, son, like, that's crazy, bro. Like,
It don't make sense.
Me and my father, we would be fighting in hell. Or wherever we end up afterwards. Like, nigga, you took me on this trip. I didn't want to go. My last moments is with you and 4 white dudes. Not no hoes. And I'm 19. He probably I ain't even gonna drop into all of that, but not yet.
Again, fake ass video on the screen, fake ass controller.
Yeah. Hey, no, but the other funny thing, it's not even funny for real, but the other
It's sad.
like the side plot to this story is one of the billionaire's stepsons been on Twitter. He been tweeting. He's like, yeah, like pray for my family, blah 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 blah. But he also been hollering at hoes. Like,
Go ahead.
like
Go
every
ahead.
other tweet. Like this OnlyFans joint posted something, and he all up on her. He retweeting her and like quote tweeting her. And
Go
then like
ahead.
every other little post was like, yeah, man, pray for my family. He's like, nah, this nigga wait for that bag to drop.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He know
Yeah, for that settlement to
man. Whoo, my goodness. Hey, that's ridiculous. That's sad, but it's due diligence. You know what I'm saying? This is proper due diligence. You know what I'm saying? But
I can see myself going on some. If I came from money like that, and my father was like, you want to do this? I'd probably be like, yeah.
bro, they got better. Bro, you might as well just go to Disneyland and go through a simulation. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's no point in going. What are you going? You're just looking at it. You're not taking anything. You're not getting out. You're not doing nothing. You're just
like
going down there and looking
it's
at
like,
it.
It's like the difference between like watching porn and having sex.
For sure. I mean, to be honest,
Okay, but then
Like, that's
nah, not really.
exactly like that.
I understand what you're saying, but I feel like in that situation, it's still not equivalent because you're not getting anything out of it. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like it'd be different if like you can bring back a memento, bring back a recording, a picture that you took or you got out. You know what I'm saying? And something you ain't getting nothing out of it but some visuals.
We thinking like broke niggas. That's why. Think about it. If you're a billionaire, you can't really buy much, but have actual experiences.
I feel you.
Yeah, if I'm a billionaire, I'm doing outlandish
Shit.
But I'm
Thinking
not
about getting something tangible. It ain't
But
about
to,
that.
just to see something,
But I'm
you know what I'm saying? That's underwater. Come on now, bro.
It's like
I'm doing outlandish shit where I have an option to escape if I need to escape.
That's my point.
I'm not doing some shit where I'm in.
nobody. You would not think automatically that.
I got billions.
Bro,
I want
I'm-
to spend
I'm-
the billions, bro.
I'm black, so I'm not thinking I'm hopping in the water and going 12,000 fucking
It's
feet
not
under
happening,
the sea, bro. It's not
happening.
happening.
I barely want to. I scuba dive, and that was a great experience. You dig what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not going. What the fuck?
That's probably way more dangerous than fucking.
At least scuba diving, he got free range to swim
You know
around.
what I'm saying? I can move. You know what I mean?
You can't even move
I
up
got
too
people
fast if you
around
do that
me.
shit,
You dig
though.
what I'm saying? I'm not scuba diving by myself. You dig what I'm saying? But either way, I'm not going. There's no reason for me to be down there. I'm not a fish.
I
Come
think
on now.
I,
We don't even know how deep the ocean is, right?
we do. I thought we talked about this before.
I don't know. We know how deep the ocean is. How deep the ocean?
No one knows, for real.
I thought you said.
Niggas
Nah,
don't even
the,
know.
The Titanic is 12,000 feet, and that's still not as deep as the ocean floor is, I don't think. But that
I'm
joint's
saying?
12,000 feet now.
Like your eardrum. Just think about your eardrums. Like you just going high up at altitude. You're going down below with pressure on top. Crazy. I don't even know why they did that.
Bruh.
Again, I would have spent them niggas for a simulation, $250,000 each. Niggas would have think they went down there and seen that shit and would have came up with an experience of a lifetime.
Hey, bro, my thing is
VR.
NASA. I have to look this up a little bit more. But NASA was initially made to explore the sea, and after they looked through the sea, they decided this shit is too dangerous. We're going to explore space.
Wow.
So if NASA, a multi-billion,
Is that a fact?
yeah,
Did it happen like that though?
a multi-billion-dollar industry decided the sea is too dangerous for us to explore. We're going to explore space.
That's
What makes
that's
you?
your narrative of it?
No. But listen. But if that's the case, what makes you think that you, as just a billionaire, a regular, 'cause ain't no regular billionaire, but a regular nigga that's a billionaire, what makes you think I'm gonna be the one to go down and explore the sea? Because NASA couldn't do it.
I don't know that that's true.
We're running with this narrative right
National Air and Space Association. Ain't it what NASA? What does NASA stand for?
now. Like, I don't know.
nigga just made up a whole though.
No, I ain't make it up. Hey, listen, we'll fact check this, and if I gotta come back and make an amendment, I'll come back and make an amendment, or I won't. Y'all forget.
We'll double back next week.
I don't know. I don't see. It's like like I said, we not thinking like billionaires. That's why you like. What are they getting out of it?
No, I honestly I try to practice
Would
thinking
you,
like
would
a
you
billionaire.
skydive?
Yes. Actually, I've been begging my wife to let me do it. I tried to do it for my 21st, but niggas copped out on me. I've been trying to. I still ain't been on a helicopter yet. Every time I try to get on a helicopter, nobody was riding with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, I'm just finna go. Niggas gonna skydive. I do all sorts of shit.
So you would do that, but you wouldn't go see the Titanic.
Correct. Correct.
It's the same level of danger to me.
I like the odds of falling out of the sky with a parachute than being underwater where I'm still out of my element. I mean, I still rather fall from the sky. I'd rather fall from the sky.
Yeah, if I gotta choose, I'd rather fall from the sky
100%.
than be underwater in a tank.
And implode or get eaten by a shark.
And implode in tank.
No sharks in the and what is that's like Antarctica or up there, North Pole, whatever that shit. And it's cold up there. There's glaciers and shit up there, right? I don't think sharks are like warm blooded animals, ain't they? I don't fucking know. I don't think it's no sharks up there. You might got to worry about like polar bears and shit.
Still, I ain't worried. If I'm falling out of the sky, I just got to worry about hitting a bird on the way down.
You could suffocate.
I'm gonna pass out.
You could suffocate and die.
I'm gonna pass out.
You'll die though.
That's fine. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna wake up.
It's gonna be instant though. Imagine if that like, if it
listen,
happened like this, like you say,
I'm gonna die.
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna die in the sky. Wake up in the sky, fool.
You don't know that? You living a wild life out here. You don't know where you going after this thing.
I don't mind skydive. I skydive.
I gotta see heaven, my boy.
You smack the ground, you just get up, and it just start burning up. That shit crazy.
That's nuts.
It's warm. It's warm. Y'all that hot? Y'all be, damn, that's crazy.
I know they said hell cold actually.
For real?
Yeah,
That's probably lit.
Yeah, you tripping.
you could find out.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
I'm trying to step into heaven with
is,
two margaritas in hand.
Yeah, you definitely getting kicked out of heaven, buddy. Ain't no drinking up there.
Why?
Tough.
Who said it gotta be a dirty margarita?
Jesus turned water into wine, my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
The wine back then wasn't that strong in alcohol.
Who knows?
I know.
We don't know that.
He didn't have the technology.
The story is that he turned water into wine.
Also, I don't think. Listen,
he was at the party. He was at the party lit, and they ran out of drinks, and he was like, "Bro, I got you. I'm that nigga."
All the stuff that they tell us that the Bible say don't do is the fun stuff. If so, fact so. In theory, not to say that I want to
Like
find
what?
out heaven is less lit.
Like what? Like what fun stuff?
I don't think there's gonna be any part of hell that's lit besides your body, man.
Right.
so it's okay.
I'm not saying hell is gonna be lit. I don't plan on going to hell, but I'm just saying I'm just all the fun shit in the Bible. Don't
Like what? What's one fun thing that's that we can't do?
Don't drink. Don't get tattoos.
That's the Old Testament.
You choosy niggas, man.
It's not choosy. That's the Bible when Jesus came.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
you said
We don't gotta get
drinking,
into all of
right?
that.
So I think specifically it says just don't be a drunkard.
Semantics to get around.
Nah, but
is.
a drunkard is being drunk. You dig what I'm saying?
So you can drink but don't get drunk.
Yeah, it's
Like think about it. Like if there's just even if the city and the laws, if now also in the Bible it says abide by the city or the rules of your ruler type shit. So if we live here, they got laws, they got drinking laws, right? They say that you can
It
drive.
says that in the Bible?
Yeah, it does.
That's how I know that the white people had something to do with that shit.
They finesse that shit.
Yeah, to make niggas listen. Why would that be in the Bible?
God created it all, bro. So you gotta talk to him about that. But back to the drinking. There's rules and city limits on how much you can drink. So you can go have a beer or two, you dig what I'm saying, and be fine to drive home. But if you actually go to the club, get drunk, have 5 margaritas, beers, and then 3 shots, and then try to drive home, nigga, you getting a DUI. Same thing. It's portion control. It's what's the word? Discipline. That's what's really being taught at the end of the day.
I said all that to say, Lord forgive me, hell is not lit.
Forgive him, Lord. We two in agreement.
Yeah. What y'all think about Gunna's album?
fire.
Amazing.
Lit, unlike hell.
Thank you. That was a great Father's Day present.
Shout out to Justin. I didn't get all the way through it though, but because I forgot what happened. I be getting like bored of music sometimes. I just put on like a show or something, like an interview or something.
Really? So you ain't think it was good enough to
I
spend all the way
like
through?
what I heard, but I'm not even really the biggest Gunna fan. But it sounded good.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised you said you liked it because I know you don't really listen to him like that.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was really good. I always think artists write right their best when like their back is against the wall. So like him coming out, his situation that he got going on, like his back against the wall, like
the pressure.
Nobody in the industry mess with him allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Or at least that circle that he was rocking with before don't mess with him. He ain't had no promo for the album. He had nobody post his album. It was really just him.
What the numbers looking like?
They said 80K first
80,
week
yeah.
That's a lot.
with no promo.
Yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
With an album, he announced the album Wednesday and it dropped Friday.
Didn't we say Dirk only do like 100 or something like that?
Dirk usually do like 100, 120.
Did he do that this time?
I don't know.
I ain't even.
Drop an album?
Honestly,
Dirk
I
dropped
didn't
the
hear
album.
shit
Yeah.
from Dirk all album. I don't even hear niggas talking about it no more. No cap.
I'm not gonna lie, Dirk album was cool.
It was cool. It was mid.
I can't listen.
It was mid to me.
No, Dirk album was cool.
He got like 5 joints on there.
That weak ass fucking single they dropped that joint was gonna be mid. I don't even gotta listen to the joint.
Yeah, the
Well,
single
nah,
was mid.
the single don't sound like nothing like the rest of the album. The single was like 100% just like a radio grab. Like nothing else on the album sound anything like that single. Which if it did, I would have been pissed.
There's 21 joints in there. He got 5 that are actually probably go back, you know what I'm saying, and listen to worthy.
Well, y'all niggas, y'all don't like Dirk, so
I love Dirk. I got a lot of Dirk.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I was like, you don't like Dirk,
Yeah,
so
I ain't gonna say I don't like him, but it's just the same song.
I would
Dirk been dropping
say-
that one long ass song for like the past 3 years, and niggas be like,
I got every year.
Nah,
I got all Dirk.
I mess with this joint because I feel like he took more risk sonically,
Dirk?
even with flows on there, for sure.
I don't think so.
I do.
Like,
Just as somebody who like listened to him kind of heavy, like this joint don't sound nothing like any of the last 3 albums he's dropped.
I will say that.
The beats are a lot more.
It's the beat. So like
Yeah.
I said, that production is different.
It's a lot more like no auto type sounds on there. So it's cool. I can see people not messing with it though. Like it's not something I'm be like, yeah, like you gotta listen to this joint. I felt like it was cool. But it's one of them joints that kind of like you listen to it, it's cool that first week. Then it's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna find a few to just throw on the playlist, on the shuffle, whatever. Kind of keep it going. Maybe revisit it down the line. Gunna album, probably better though.
who sold more?
Dirk sold more.
You know that for a fact without looking?
Yeah, Dirk sold more.
I mean, he probably sold more because you know how
Dirk
like
got
when
him
he
in-
dropped that single, you know what I'm saying, it's on the album.
Dirk did a whole rollout tour for
Yeah.
that joint. He did interviews. He did interviews everywhere. He had single with J. Cole, which is going to boost the numbers. He got hella features throughout the joint. So Dirk definitely sold more. I want to say Dirk probably sold around like 120 if I just like going off of his fan base and all of that. He probably sold like 120.
Yeah, I got you.
But no, yeah. But Gunna doing 80 with no features, no promo, no rollout. That's actually really solid work. It's a drop from his last album for sure. He did 150 off of DS4, and he was trending up. His last 3 albums was like 100, 110, 150. So this obviously is a drop down, but under the circumstances and considering, like I said, no rollout, nothing like that.
He did 125.
So 125. Okay, yeah.
Dirk
So-
did 125?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying Dirk. He's at that stage now where he's one of the few niggas that does like 120 plus every time he drop.
How?
He has that fan base.
I don't even know nobody that really listen to Dirk though.
It's a lot of niggas that listen to Dirk.
Yeah.
You ain't been
He
outside.
got the streets.
You ain't been outside in a minute like that. Dirk music play heavy for.
I listen to Dirk in the club.
Dirk make club music.
Does it?
Yeah.
B12 crank. You
B12
heard
hard.
B12 in the club?
B12 hard. You gonna hear that in like in the hood spots.
Yeah. That shit slides.
Or if you like go down there, like when I was in Atlanta, they played Dirk like he from Atlanta out there. So
He been down there long enough. He caught a body down there. You know what I'm saying? He might as well be. in Atlanta.
allegedly.
Man.
Allegedly.
The case got dropped.
That's cause never mind.
yeah, girl,
T.I.
I'm looking at 80K.
Yeah, what you say? Gunna did what?
Gunna to
Looking at
80K.
80K.
But yeah, nah. So shout out Gunna. Congrats on the
Yeah,
album drop.
100%.
It's right now. It's number 2 on the charts.
It's under Dirk.
Nah. It's a top rap album on the charts right now. It's under Morgan Wallen. Country always beat out rap.
Gunna shit is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Dirk
push him up
sold
there.
more. But Dirk sold more.
But Dirk shit dropped last month.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, Dirk shit dropped.
Last month.
That's what I'm saying. It's been quiet, bro.
Oh, I thought he dropped like recently.
No,
Oh,
Dirk shit dropped last month.
It's been quiet.
Like May 25th or something like that.
Yeah, it's been hella quiet. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not a lot of joints on there niggas is going back to and spinning, but it's like that first initial week sales, of course, cool. We
Yeah,
want
it's
to all
gonna go
hear
up.
that hoe, but it was mid.
Yeah, it don't have the staying power, I don't think.
Correct.
Because even there are like a few like Dirk fans I know that's like, yeah, this ain't one of the ones for me.
How much does Thug normally sell? Like go. What numbers he?
Thug is in that range where he sells about like 120 to 140.
Yeah,
Cause I heard
definitely go number one for sure.
I heard Charlamagne say that it's a stat that like ain't been no hip hop records on the top Billboard this year.
Yeah, this year has been no
Yeah, this
number
year.
ones.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping Gunna get that first number one.
They've been losing the country. Country or
I'm
yeah,
finna
country
slide.
because
I'm
they
gonna
ain't
go
been no
country.
big R&B drops either. That's going number R&B don't really go number one no more. But yeah,
Might make some trap country.
if hip hop loses number one, it's usually losing the country just because country got more fans.
Future ain't dropped yet.
Future ain't dropped yet either. And
Doug-
Future
Doug
Future
dropped.
usually do about 200. So
I think he gonna drop. He still,
Future?
yeah.
Hold
He
on,
finished
hold
his
on.
tour.
I got to transition into future conversation. What y'all think? What do y'all? What's the word I'm looking for? Not intentions, expectations for Thug's album. Like as far as sonically, you just feel like it's about to be a bunch of random songs, or you feel like it's gonna be put together well since he locked up. Like,
I think so. Me and Fresh was talking about this the other day. I think it's gonna be somewhat cohesive, only because before he got locked up, his last few features, he was talking about, yeah, I'm about to drop my album, like Metro Spider. Metro Spider was a rollout for his album that was supposed to drop, but obviously didn't drop because he was, you know what I'm saying, because he's arrested. So I want to say
sad.
it might be a lot of records that he was already working on for that album. Maybe it's a few more that he might have recorded after being locked up. So sonically, I don't know how that's going to sound because you know when niggas do they jail drops, unless you got access to some type of real recording shit, it's all over the phone. I don't really want to hear that from Thug. Of course, I want to hear some new Thug for sure, but I don't know if I want to hear that from Thug. Yeah, like I'm not trying to hear that, especially like the type of rapper that nigga is. Like, you need that
you got
tune locked in.
there.
I'm saying unless he
got
got this set up like Terrence Howard did on that
right.
on Empire.
Bro, when this is off track, but a few years ago, C Murder did 2 Chainz from jail, and that joint sounded clear.
He did do that. So
Well,
I
niggas
be
have been doing
feeling
it from jail.
I be feeling like they be having
Gucci did it.
I feel like Gucci had a bunch of songs in that cut though.
Gucci. Yeah, he one of them niggas that records like.
But he did have some songs that they said when he dropped them bitches, he was dropping them joints from the set.
He was dropping them from the cell,
But I don't know if
think
they
he
was like
recording
joints he
recording
recorded in
in
the
there.
cell.
I don't know.
I think they was
I think
recording.
I don't know because Gucci's like one of them niggas that records. He probably records like 10, 20 records a day. Like
Yeah,
in his prime, probably recording like 10, 20 records a day. So
I want to say he said he records some outlandish number every session. And like in a night, he might record like 100 songs or some shit.
Crazy.
I don't know
bro,
if
because
that
they do
was
like
the number,
some them niggas real life be living in the studio. Like that's their job.
but a night, 100 songs a night. And you got to think he.
What you talking about?
Huh?
So what would you
Yeah,
be
what are you talking about for 100
For
songs?
100 songs.
Gucci, you know, Gucci got what he said.
Gucci.
Ain't got but a couple topics or whatever he said on that interview.
Yellow bad bump. Yeah.
You just gotta find a good 10 from each each session that's gonna crank out of the 100.
Dang. He throwing away 90% of the tracks.
Thug jump tonight. I ain't listening to Thug in a minute.
Man, Thug last drop was actually good to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Punk.
Punk was nice.
I like that because you know Thug always gonna do some Sonic shit that's gonna push the boundaries.
Vibe.
Nah, he was rapping on that bitch. Like he was really like rapping on that jump.
He did have some vibes on there though.
He definitely had some vibes for sure. He had some vibes for sure.
All right.
But no, I think a Thug album. I'm hoping it sounds good. I think it's produced by.
I'm definitely gonna listen to it.
I think it's produced by Metro. Majority
Tough.
of it. So if it's majority Metro, it should be tough.
Can we talk about the cover?
Cover. How y'all feel about the cover?
I feel like when I seen the cover, like, okay, he's dropping this to pay for them lawyers. Like, that's the first thing I seen.
Well, I don't know.
I seen that cover and I feel like reality set in for that nigga when I seen that cover.
It ain't
Really?
look sad or nothing, though.
No, not sad. It was like I'm fighting the case for real. Like I'm probably not gonna get.
Y'all want to know what my first question was? Where, if I wonder, was all them niggas in there his niggas, and then if any of them niggas was like, if they are his niggas that's on trial, where's Gunna?
I don't.
I thought those was lawyers.
Yeah, I think those was lawyers.
All of them niggas was lawyers.
Whole team of lawyers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's clearly a
That shit
CGI
did-
cover.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
even
but
like real.
that
That's
shit
not
didn't
real.
look like lawyers to
No,
me,
yeah,
bro.
that shit was like I think it was all lawyers.
That shit didn't look like lawyers. I'm gonna look at it right now. That shit looked like
Bunch
it
of
was like,
dreads and shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't really noticed no dread, but I was really looking. I just
You
seen
know.
because he's in the middle. I just focused on him looking back.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't diving like that
Yeah.
deep on the cover.
Yeah, so like if you look at this joint every day, so you look like you got lawyers, but you got niggas with dreads. It look like the nigga over there could be, you know what I'm
Let me
saying?
see that now.
Zoom into them
be
joints. Oh, my bad. Yeah,
Funk.
I was like, bro, them look like his man.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't take this as like, oh no, where's Gunna?
No, I got you, but I'm just saying that, you know what I mean, just looking at the cover, if he got a cover, whatever it could mean, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, some creatives do have their covers actually mean something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the reason he wore the dress, because the nigga had a stick. We ain't know that until years later. You feel me?
Nah, nigga like the cross dress.
That nigga had the stick on him.
Free thug.
Free
Free
thug.
thug.
Free thug for
Definitely
real,
gonna
man.
spin it. Did y'all? All right. I was having this. Did y'all listen to Killer Mike album?
No.
Okay, thank you. I was having this, but I be having to remember that niggas is like when I be at work, niggas be 40, and I don't. It's not that I can't tell, just like I be forgetting that niggas be 40. So this nigga told me that Killer Mike had the best album of the year so far.
He lied for
Then
sure.
another older nigga said the same thing, right?
He's old. They're
Damn.
old niggas.
But like one is like 40, one's probably like late 30s, like mid to late 30s.
Still, I can understand that realization and hearing that, and you been like, God damn.
And the reason he was like, yeah, he's talking about his life and he's talking about this, like his mom. He lost his mom. I'm like, okay. And I listened to it because I told him I was like, I'm gonna listen to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the other dude came up. He was like, yeah, that's the best rap album of the year so far. I'm like, yeah, because Future ain't dropped yet. Of course, you know what I got to talk my shit. He's like-
Understandable.
so the nigga said Future, like, I guess he don't listen to Future. So he was like, give me 2 Future albums to listen to. Because I said Future's better than Killer Mike. Matter of fact, before the Future shit.
Easily.
Listen, before the Future shit, this
Oh, you
nigga
set
said.
that man up.
Nah, listen, no, this is before that. Because he said he was talking, I said, he brought up, or did I bring up Future first? Then he said, yeah, Future, he got Future on there with Andre 3000. And I was like, okay, Andre 3000 is another overrated nigga.
Which I like.
Yeah.
If we going to take it there, kinda, yeah. But just keep on your point.
I understand what you're saying.
We'll get
I
back
feel
to
you,
that.
though.
We'll get
I
back to
feel
that
you,
for
yeah,
sure.
I
Right.
feel
So
you.
then I was like, that's when I was like, Future didn't drop yet. That's why I guess you could feel like it's the best rap album of the year. Whatever. Cool. The nigga tells me, give me 2 Future albums. He said, what is Future be talking about?
Everything.
That's what I said, and I was like, that's what I said. Everything basically.
Yeah, that's not
He
even
said-
really, that's not a
he
good
said-
question to
He
ask.
said, give me 2 Future albums to listen to. So first I said
Dang.
Hendrix, and then I switched it. I was like, listen to Beast Mode 2 and listen to The Wizard.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect.
So tomorrow I'm
Should have told that nigga press shuffle.
Yeah, nah. I told him to listen to the B-side Future shit because I guess all he hears is like the mainstream shit.
I'm actually glad you said that. It was a conversation I was having online actually. Like maybe like last week, somebody was like, "Yeah, man, like." Somebody said, "Yeah, people think we like Future because of like his little radio hits. Like that's not why niggas like Future.
Hell no.
Niggas like Future, like them radio hits do what they supposed to do. They're radio songs. They supposed to be commercial and all of that. Future B-sides is damn near
Ridiculous.
undefeated. Like Tricks on Me, Looking Exotic, Hallucinate, all them junks.
Married to the Game.
I'm saying, Mary,
I listened to that faithfully.
like, bro, like his B-sides is what made niggas fans. Like all his B-sides is where he gives you like his most vulnerable self. Like he talks about like failure of love, like drug addiction, shit in his family.
Yeah.
Like Future talk about everything that you want to hear from an artist when they give you like in-depth stuff. He's just unique with the way he spits. Niggas can't rap like that. So because they hear it that certain type of way, they assume that he's talking about bullshit. But he's not talking about bullshit. He be rapping.
You spitting.
He be rapping for real.
You putting that shit on.
And I was like, even if you like, so I ended up listening to Killer Mike shit today.
How was it out of 10?
I don't know. I can't do Killer Mike, bro. I tried to listen to Run the Jewels, and I turned that shit off like 5
And this is the thing. I'm driving around in the truck today and I'm listening to it and like I physically had to stop myself from like on autopilot, taking my phone and turning something that's on. Like really, for one, the nigga you can't tell you're not a good rapper or you're not that good of a rapper if your album is fucking feature heavy. How is this your like not your debut album, but this is your like
best album.
This is Michael. Your name is like it's named after you. And you got endless niggas on here.
Yeah, so it's like it's not your debut, but it's like your magnum opus. You know
Then
what I'm
it's
saying?
like
This shit after you.
I feel like it's outdated kind of.
I don't think he's. I don't think
It's for his fans.
It's
his
for a
fans.
certain
it's for a certain demographic.
like a very, very specific
Yeah.
demographic.
Like I don't think Killer Mike's sound has aged past 2007. I'm not gonna cap.
I mean, look,
And I'm not saying that he's bad at making. He's great at making that type of music
for that era.
But niggas is not trying to hear
Right.
that today.
He ain't hopping on
unless
no
you-
Weezy
unless-
shit.
But I did, I did notice it was like older niggas.
Gunna ain't either.
Older niggas
Right.
that big in the Killer Mike album up.
Yeah, like I mean that's their era. Like when Killer Mike was hot, them niggas was in they like mid-20s.
And then they was saying he was lyrical. I'm like, bro, this nigga's not even really lyrical for real. like it's old shit, bro. I don't even
It's
know how
a-
to explain it.
It's perception. Everything is perception. Like they assume, like I said, because stylistically shit don't match up to what they're used to. They assume that it's not lyrical, that it don't have no meaning to it. But if a nigga raps like it's some boom bap shit because it reminds them of the style that they grew up heavy on, they associate that with lyricism, even though they're not really talking about shit
Yeah.
half the time. It's just that that's the sound they're used to. So you put that up against a nigga like a Future or a Thug or something like that, and they lyrical in their own way. It's just the way that they rap is so different from that A-B type rap. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly think it's really just it's the time. It's they not in tune with the times, so they don't understand what's being said.
I
You know what I'm saying?
Because the nigga I was talking to was like 40. So it's not like he not old as shit.
But still, though, you can still be 40, and if he's speaking the lingo of a mid 25-year-old person, you know what I'm saying? You can be an old head and pick up or hear the lingo from these people, but you're not in tune. You're not what I'm saying? You're just not in that age group. So that age group is gonna know what certain shit mean. You know what I'm saying? Or if certain shit happened in a certain time period on social media or something like that, that 40-year-old is not following a bunch of 25-year-olds.
I'm really trying to find like, 'cause you said you never heard Killer Mike before.
I heard him, I just don't listen to him.
I'm trying to find like another example of somebody that he sounds like, and I can't do it.
Killer Mike,
It's not.
it's not no examples of niggas that sound like him
sorry.
today. But I think the thing about that is,
Nothing sounds like him today.
is music. Well, not even music. Rap in itself is a young nigga sport. It's a young nigga's game.
I want to say that though.
But it is.
Only because it hasn't like this is a 50-year anniversary, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying in terms of like sound, the sound is
Sound.
the sound is always going to be geared towards what's hot. So at a certain point, if you're not locked in with what's hot, all that shit that comes after, like wherever you stop at, is gonna be foreign to you because rap has changed at least 4 different times since Killer Mike made his debut. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine
Like-
2 Chainz rapping on the same beats he came in the game with.
Like 2 Chainz would not be hot.
Yeah, he wouldn't be hot.
Like you talking about the Duffer Bad Boy.
Yeah,
Like
you see
even
what
I'm
I'm
saying,
saying?
look at who we talking about. We talking about Future. Future do not sound like Future did when he when he
Turn
was
on the
when he was
lights.
fully Dungeon Family. Who do not even like not
Before
even
then.
not even turn on the lights. I'm talking about like Pluto, like early ass Future, like Dungeon Family ass Future. Like he don't sound. His sound has grown at least 3 times since then. In that 12. I don't even really know how long he's been out at this
Man, that
point.
nigga on a run.
But like as an active rapper, like in the last 12 to 15 years. Like
But even still, bro, it's a way to be lyrical. Like Big L, I could still listen to that. Like if somebody came out sounding like Big L now, I would listen to that. This nigga sound like I don't
Killer
know,
Mike not tight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Killer Mike, you're not tight.
I'm sorry, bro.
You're
but
not tight, bro.
I fuck with everything he do outside of music.
Yes,
son.
you know
Like
what I'm saying?
That's it.
I respect it. I like the Netflix joint you had.
He needed to bring that back. That was actually fire.
Your interviews, you be insightful. Like,
But your music is
and you know what's bad, bro? I knew that I was gonna feel this way without ever listening to his music.
You already knew, yeah.
But I listened to it, and
You can see
I
it
mean,
on him. It's like
he don't got the look of a nigga that I want to
Sauce.
listen to.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
sorry.
And like I know that sound crazy, but like there's a look you could look at a nigga and tell, okay, he might make some
He might got
fire,
some shit.
or like he don't make fire. He don't make music that I want to hear.
He made some good
Hey.
dress decisions, so I can trust that he made some great decisions in the studio.
Like he got that shit on, so I know he going. You know what I'm saying? But like he don't look like a nigga that's like, all right, he about to give me some fire. And I'm not talking about it don't got me no trap. I'm just saying he about to give me some fire.
and it's just I'm stuck on it because the way they was speaking, I'm like I was really confused. Like, are y'all serious right now?
They really said that man at the best
This
joint
nigga
of the
tough.
year
So far, yeah.
so
That's-
far.
That's crazy.
He's
'cause
wildin'. I got some underground niggas that slide
That's
on Killer
smoking
Mike.
that shit. You hear me?
Slide.
Like that ain't it, fool. Like
I got slide.
shout out Killer Mike, but
Yeah, he good for the culture, but
I knew his music wasn't for me when I tried to give Run the Jewels a listen because I seen it was the same thing. I seen some older niggas talking about it. It's like, yeah, this Run the Jewels, like Killer Mike and I don't even remember the other nigga name that was on that joint.
Same thing.
It was like, yeah, Killer Mike really rapping on this joint, like he doing this thing. I pressed play on that first track. And I was like, bro, we not listening to the same, like we not listening to the same music
We
because
on
this
the
shit
same-
is terrible.
I'm trying to figure out, is it like the content of what he was talking about?
It don't
It's the
sound
frequency.
good, bro. The beats don't hit for me.
No, I'm saying as far as like what they like. Is it
it sound like 2005.
It's the frequency.
It sound like 05.
it don't even
fool.
sound like 05. Was 05 like Lemonade?
Nah, it's
Nah,
just
it was like-
it's the texture that he's going for. It's like his delivery, his aura on the track is it's an 05 sound. I'm
I think
sorry.
that's just what that's what it is.
My man ain't got no auto-tune for
That's
real.
just, like that's just that's
You know what I'm
their time
saying?
frame.
Because even still, like I feel like T.I. could come out and he is
Yes, T.I. can come out put out an album and I'm gonna spin it. It's going to sound
100%.
good. He put out an album like 2 years ago that I listened to. I was like, no, this shit's fire. The Libra scale.
Actually, I didn't even know he dropped.
Yeah, I
didn't
listened to it.
even
I was like,
tune into T.
and like, and it sound
I'ma
like,
spin that.
and here's the thing, like, it sound like a nigga in his 40s, but a nigga in his 40s that's still like current.
That's why I said
Like
2
the,
Chainz.
the beats current, his flows are still crisp.
Mm-hmm.
The features is current. Everything on it
Still sauced
still
up.
sauce because like T.I. is still a good rapper. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to describe it. It wasn't like the beats were outdated either.
But it's like Killer
It's
Mike
him.
don't sound tough. Bro.
Let's pull up Killer Mike Instagram and then let's pull up T.I. Instagram.
Look at Killer Mike,
Stop,
bro.
man, that's bad. Yeah, he'll be a good dude for the black community, but we're not about to do
He
that.
is. We 100% respect it, but we're purely talking about music.
Bro, you gotta go look up how he look on Instagram, nigga.
Respectful to the music.
It
Music
matter.
and fashion go all together.
For sure.
You feel me? You gotta put that shit on.
Like if you look like you would be on the the little ICDC commercial.
Yeah,
like that's
come
how
on
Killer
now.
Mike dressed, bro.
Come on now.
Like with the
Dress comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with comfortable, but the music business is uncomfortable, pimp.
I'm trying to figure out why would he even do that? Like, and I'm really eager to go to work and ask him, did he listen to the Future shit?
Yeah, ask him.
You should ask him, is there a different Killer Mike album out?
He's like, bro, you gotta know.
Like,
He gonna be hurt.
I think I got the wrong.
Oh no, he gonna be hurt.
And it's the
Yeah,
same
don't call
thing.
it that no ruckus at
I
your job.
also heard a nigga say, this might have been Charlamagne too. He said that he compared it to like Jay-Z 444.
You tripping? What?
No, but listen though, and this is my thing with that. I'm like 444 was not tight either.
Yeah, I'm about to say 444 is not a good example.
That might have
It
been
wasn't,
Jay-Z's
but-
worst album, bro.
But even
I
with
like
that,
the creativity on it though.
I know for sure it's better than Killer Mike album.
100%.
Man,
100%.
shout out to Killer Mike, man.
There's still creativity. Come on now.
I know for sure it's better than Killer Mike
Guru
album.
all over that album. Come on now.
It's enough rappers over 40 plus that give me good music that I can listen to that I'm not rushing to go listen to a Killer Mike album for.
Yeah,
So,
it's
it's just not
like,
one of 'em.
and it's the thing is, it's like if I haven't heard a song up until today, I'm 28 years old. I never heard of Killer Mike. It's a reason for that. Like,
Like I know
100%.
you, I know you more for what you do outside of rap, and you've been a rapper for 25 years.
Wow.
So let's just chalk it.
but I feel like he's good enough to. Shout out to Killer Mike for everything you do outside. But I mean inside because you
Just shout out to Killer Mike.
Shout out to Killer Mike.
Shout out
Yeah.
Killer Mike for sure.
You just not our cup of tea on the music scale, pimp. You know what I'm saying? We just got different tastes.
Listen, music is subjective. Taste is subjective.
Nigga said,
know what I
like
mean?
Forrest Gump, run nigga run.
Damn.
That was a hook on one of the songs, and I'm just thinking like, this is lyrics.
He said Forrest Gump, run nigga run.
And them old niggas at your job, like, yeah, this that
That's
shit.
that
right
shit.
here.
This is best album
But
ever.
the thing that be
This
throwing
is
me
hip-hop.
off- the thing that be throwing me up because we all, we all got uniforms, so you can't really tell how old a nigga is. And they ain't even saying it like that. They were just
Talking like, yeah, this shit.
Yeah,
this-
but before that, he was talking about the Gun album. He said he heard the Gun album. He said that thing was tight. So I'm like,
So you got range.
not
You
it.
listen to music, so you know this ain't it. You lying to me.
Hell nah. So you telling me that man said he listened to Gunna album and still came out his mouth and said that Killer Mike had the best
Had the
album?
best album.
He is wilding.
he old though.
You might have to check your mans.
Yeah, shout out to bro.
Tell him find another topic.
Run Forrest Run is a crazy.
Let's
That
talk
sound
about
like
some
some.
sports.
That sound like a Run the Jewels bar.
He lost me on that one.
Yeah, we cool.
I'm kind of offended.
Shout out Killer Mike.
It's
though.
a way to be lyrical. I feel like, and even still,
Gunna was lyrical on that whole album.
All right, so I gotta be honest about this, right?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
Future. I'm talking about like old school lyrical.
You're talking about conventional lyricism. He's
It's a
talking
way-
about like
it's a way to do.
he's
that.
talking about like
I understand.
I'm
grassroots.
not discounting
So, like-
what Gunna and
like-
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like grassroots hip hop, lyric, like conventional grassroots type style.
So like Logic.
There is
there are lyrical niggas that are out that
there's a
sound
way
better.
to do that.
Like-
the nigga Millie's the white dude.
Who?
You never heard of Millie's? He signed to Jadakiss.
No, I don't know who that is. But I know Jadakiss is. Cameron
You know-
dropped the album last year.
I ain't listen to it though.
Fire though.
Was it with Pink or something like that?
What is it called?
I thought it was Pink. It was a pink cover on it, right?
No, it was a purple coat.
Who?
Cameron.
Was
I
that
ain't
last
listen to
year,
it.
bro?
Last year.
I thought that was back when him and Mace was beefing a little bit. Like 4 years ago.
No, it was like either 2021 or 2022. Anyway, he dropped the album recently. He's what 45.
That sound like old Cam.
It sound like Cam, but it sound like Cam on an updated version of the type of beats he's rapping in the early 2000s.
Cam was never lyrical though. I
But
wouldn't
Cam is
consider
like,
Cam lyrical.
but he's still like that conventional style of rap though.
Not Jay-Z, Dave East is a nigga that I would say is like a more lyrical, conventional lyrical dude.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but
Dave East,
only reason I say
Pusha
Dave
T,
East is because like Dave
I put
East,
them in that category.
because Dave East still young or younger.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a
But yeah.
way to do the shit.
But yeah, Dave East, perfect example.
That is a perfect example, actually.
And I enjoy Dave East music for the most part.
He got some shit, but he know how to die. He still gives us that modern day flair inside of that though.
But I think that come from his age.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like his contemporaries are like
Yeah,
modern.
who he hanging around?
So
he
like,
he still put that shit on.
yeah, Dave East can
Look at,
dress.
that's what I'm saying.
Dave East can
Look
dress.
at Dave East and look at Killer
Bro,
Mike.
I don't look at niggas' appearance before I lived.
Bro, it's the decision making. That's what. That's
Kodak
all.
Black be having some wild fits on.
You said who?
Kodak Black.
But he's a wild nigga.
He's
You
Haitian.
listen to his music. He's a wild nigga.
He's Haitian. Haitians are wild. They're wild cards. But but Kodak Black look like a nigga that can make some fire music though.
And he does. He puts that shit on. It's crazy, but he put it on.
Same with like
Who crazy but put that shit on? Uzi put that shit on.
Uzi do put that shit on, and
He crazy. And he a
nuts.
wild nigga.
He's nuts.
I think just brought up Uzi.
But yeah,
Killer
shout
Mike
out
a better rapper than Lil Uzi.
Who?
Killer Mike is a better rapper than Lil Uzi.
Cap.
Glad you remember what sounds which.
Yeah, I'm glad that the stars worked out on that one, cause what?
That's crazy to me, man.
We gotta stop it. So
But yeah, shout out Killer Mike though.
No, 100%.
Make another season.
I want
of
y'all to
it.
listen to that.
Keep
thing,
going.
bro.
I want to listen to it too.
Honestly, y'all can get. I
But
should have told y'all to listen to it.
But I need to find the
On the
available
way, at
time
least.
to do that because I'm not wasting time on a Killer Mike album. Like that's valuable time. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that back.
But yeah, like I listen to 85% of my music during sessions. I'm not going to waste a session.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
on
wasting a
Killer
blunt.
Mike.
I'm not. I can't do it. I'm not wasting gas.
Cause like I actually downloaded the joint with Future because he dropped it as a single. I just never listened to it because I was about to press play and I was like, I don't like Killer Mike's music.
You really just supported your man's for the sale,
Yeah,
and that
Future
was it.
wasn't it? Future just had a couple bars on the intro, if I'm not mistaken. Then Andre 3000 had the longest verse.
Yeah, and I
And
figured
Andre 3000 was on that joint rapping about. And this is another thing I had. He said about the verse. He was like, yeah. I said he said something about Andre, and I was like, Andre 3000 don't be saying shit. Well, he said that Andre said in the beginning of the verse that you're not gonna understand this. Like, don't be you fake deep, nigga. Like, don't sit here and try to act like it's beyond my comprehension. You're not talking about shit, bruh.
bruh, niggas do the same thing with Andre
horror.
that they do with Lauryn Hill.
Nah, chill.
No. And I'm not about to say nothing disrespectful. I promise. Because I like both of them. Let me throw that disclaimer out there.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
I like both of them.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill. She don't got a lot of content though.
Their aura and like the mysteriousness of them carries their music more than their music actually does. Like people put 3 Stacks as like a top 5 rapper.
With no album.
He has no album outside of Outkast albums.
Y'all gonna
That's my
say,
point.
But Big Boy rapped on the same level most times as
100%.
3 Stacks,
No
and
respect.
has multiple solo albums. Don't get none of that recognition, but it's just Andre has the mysteriousness, he has the quirkiness, he has the aura to him that sells.
That shit on.
That sells him, and like he'll do a feature every Blue Moon, go on that joint. He'll rap real
mellow.
smooth, real mellow.
Saying shit. That nigga do not be saying
May say something crazy, may not, but you know what I'm saying. But he's going to rap on that
He's just
joint,
gonna paint a picture.
and
That's
then
it.
he'll disappear. You'll see him randomly just walking around somewhere in the world playing his flute. You know what I'm saying? Same with Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill has put out what, 2 solo albums or 1 solo album,
And then she got
and has lived off that 1 solo album.
She was with the
She was the few, but it's the same thing. Like she was in a group and she came and did her 1 solo album and has lived off that album because she has the mysteriousness to her. She don't show up to shows.
that album.
She don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, like that hit was probably.
No, the album is very
mega.
fire.
It's a mega
No,
album.
the album is very fire.
But it's not a lot of. It's like once you spin that album, it's like wouldn't you be mad if you only had 1 Future album?
It depends on the album.
I'd be pissed.
No,
Nah, because if
What
we
you
never
mean?
got them albums in the first place, but he dropped like 1 solid album.
and he just dipped.
And-
You wouldn't have no desire to be like, man, I wish Future would.
Do
This
another
album is
album.
so great, and plus even her album, I don't even
You can't
the
use
whole
Future as an
album wasn't
example.
even that fire. It was great. It was great music. She's a great lyricist. She's a great musician herself. You know what I'm saying? But again, 1 or 2 songs that are mega hits, cool. Future, if he put out a great album, I'm pretty sure every last one of them joints, if not 70% of them joints, is gonna slide.
I say Future not a good comparison because
And we're just talking because of legendary status. We're talking Lauryn Hill.
No, listen though, but that's what I'm saying. Like that shit. When that Miseducation Lauryn Hill came out, what year?
90.
Bro, I was.
That shit carries. That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit different.
Okay,
3000 don't got that.
He do.
What song? What album? What's your favorite Andre 3000 album?
But no.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite Andre 3000 album? Answer that.
I didn't even finish. You ain't let me finish my point.
Answer
You
that
ain't let me
first.
finish my point.
Answer the question first.
He don't have an album.
Okay,
fool.
my point exactly.
I'm saying he does, but it's as Outkast.
96.
Hey y'all, Caroline. That's the shit y'all riding off of. That shit was cool.
So Fresh, So Clean still carries.
Still, that shit is still in the club, bro.
You right.
So Fresh, So Clean definitely still
They
carries.
still got some shit playing.
Okay, it's not okay.
Cookouts, them niggas get. You know what I'm saying?
Like they have shit.
Yeah.
Right. My bad.
Come on, son. It's
You don't-
Outkast.
alright.
It's still Outkast, fool. Like
So,
let's not get super crazy. It's still Outkast.
Solo shit.
Okay, but that was my point. Like he doesn't have nothing as a solo artist for people to be like, yes, he's a top 5 rapper
They
all
do.
time. Yeah, they do. Like that's their prerogative. I'm just saying, for me, I can't say that because you don't have nothing solo wise to where I'm like, okay, you did the heavy lifting for an entire album. People point to, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Speaker, Love Below and Speaker Box was technically 2 separate albums. One was Big Boy's and one was Andre's. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but that's still collaborative.
Definitely collaborative.
Like to me, that's still collaborative. Like even though they both had like their own own like sections on the album, that's still
Like
collaborative.
a
to
part
me.
A, part B. One.
Yeah, kind of like how Ray Shrimmer did they third album when it was they did the full album. Then Sway Lee had his side, and Slim Jimmy had the better side too. But
They underrated as well. They don't get none of the respect that they
their
should.
last album they just dropped was cool too. But
Fire.
they're done with as in terms of people caring about them.
Yeah.
Like people don't care about them.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, that's really how it is. You got your moment.
And that's why when you get like a Lauryn Hill, it's like, bro, that shit dropped in the 90s, bro. People are still talking about it to this
And I
day.
think that's people's issue is like, young, like she could have
did more.
did more. But I understand.
you can't hit that pinnacle again. Like that out. Their
It's
next
hard-
album
Who
probably
says
would've flopped.
who? We don't know
Most-
that.
That's honestly that's why I think Rihanna hasn't dropped the album.
Majority of people don't do that multiple times, bro.
That's really
I
why
don't think anybody but Future has done that, to be honest. And if I'm not being biased, Future still crescendos. I like it all, but it's like he'll drop something like this, and then he'll drop something like here and then here and then here. Like all his shit is not just straight fire. Like you get what I'm saying?
and a lot
And
of
if you got something that's my bad, and if you got something that's like critically acclaimed like that album was, it's like okay, she probably made a bag off that album. Just like fuck it, I ain't gotta do nothing else.
I think a lot of times with artists, when you make an album that's so fire to where, like you said, it's critically acclaimed like that, you know how hard it is to come, and that's your debut album, like to try to come back after that and drop a sophomore album that's going to match that level. So many artists fail at that and flame out after that. Like they don't know how to bounce back after that. Because, and it's not even necessarily that they make bad music. It's just that the public holds you to a standard because they're accustomed to hearing that. So when you make something that's different from that and it don't sound like that, it's going to be viewed as, okay, this ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like perfect example, when Bryson Tiller dropped his first album, I don't remember what it's called.
Was it Trap Soul?
I
Yeah,
never
Trap
listened
Soul.
to Bryson Tiller.
When he dropped Trap Soul.
You ain't listen to him?
Never heard.
Trap Soul,
You never heard of Bryson Tiller album?
that's some good music. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
But like
bro.
when
you missing out.
he dropped Trap Soul, and Trap Soul literally was like one of them critically acclaimed albums for that year. And then he came out a year and a half later and dropped True to Self. True to Self did terrible, and it's not because it was a bad sonically. Because like if you go back and listen to
got
it
some
now,
joints on there.
it sounds very
I
good.
got some
But
joints on the playlist. Yeah,
but in terms of standard, people were looking for Trap Soul Part
Yeah.
2 basically. And True to Self had a whole different feel, whole different vibe to it, and people didn't really like the vibe from it.
yeah.
And like he's came back, he dropped another album a few years ago that was fire too. But it's like once you drop that second album and people decide, okay, yeah, no, you're not what we thought you were.
And why don't artists stay in that vein then? Because I feel like Drake is also the perfect example of somebody who does just that. You know what I'm saying? Like all of
just
us,
what?
if he drops, like at least from coming from his mixtapes, because a lot of his mixtapes starting off was slow as fuck. He would do a little bit of rapping, but he was singing a lot. And then going into what's his critically acclaimed joint?
Take care.
Yeah, Take Care. A lot of that joint was rapping. He got some good joints on there, but he's singing on that joint too. So it's like as the joint progresses, he's not losing himself and he's not taking away what the people liked. He just adding to it.
Here's my caveat for that. I think when you're a type of artist, I ain't mean to cut you off, my fault. I think when you're an artist that is
A leech?
no. When you're an artist with duality, like you can do multiple things, it's not hard for people to accept like you trying new sounds out because you've already like expressed or already kind of stated from the beginning, like with your music, that you can do multiple things.
Okay.
Cause
So
like,
is it a failure? So in debut albums, if you want to have longevity, because if you're dropping a debut album, to me, and I'm not thinking in my brain, this is going to be my last album, even if it is great.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's just, all right, this album is here, and if anything, I'm already working on the next one. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's always good to kind of like if you're an artist that has different lanes to kind of like preview some of the lanes you got.
Yeah,
like you could have
throw
an
that shit
album,
on there.
yeah, like you could have an album that's like sonically sounding one way or majority of the time, but you can have like ways to kind of switch it to them different lanes that you're into. So then when you drop an album and it might be more on that melodic lane, you done already shown it in your first album. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be an album where you just a rapper, but you shown, okay, in between these songs, I got parts when I'm just on some melodic shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I do a melodic album, niggas they not caught by surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't doing it justice. That's all it is. Niggas rushing their first project too much.
They was like, because they brought up that there was no Billboard hit hip hop this year. They was like, yeah, this gonna be the one right here.
Killer Mike.
Hey, wow.
Hey, no, it's Billboard hits now because it's Gunna
I
got about like
want to look up his sales.
Give me, all right.
Gunna got like at least 3 that's gonna be on the Billboard.
Yeah,
What's the name of the album?
Michael.
Give me your top 4 Atlanta rappers. Not your favorite, but like you think is like the most influential
Of all time.
Yeah.
Damn. Atlanta rappers? Future's in there for sure.
I'm only asking you this because I got a point.
I gotta think.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
I got my list. You said
so
top
yeah,
5?
so yeah, get-
Is it all time?
No, like yeah,
just
not
just
your
right
personal
now?
favorite, but
He's
like
like
all
his
time.
he said like most influential.
Atlanta, 2 Chainz, Gucci, Thug. That's 3, right?
Yeah.
Out of Atlanta, I don't have to say T.I. He influenced the game for sure. And Jeezy.
That's already wrong because you ain't say Future. Jeezy is from like no.
I ain't say Future? My apologies.
Yeah,
That's
Jeezy.
so my bad.
Yeah, Jeezy from
like
South Carolina.
Oh, then dead. Get him out of there. Future got definitely. Somebody was going to delete. I was going to kick T.I. out first.
I'll say Future,
Definitely Future. My apologies.
T.I. Luda, low key. Not one of my favorites, but he is influential to the sound.
Yeah, back in the
Yeah, during that time frame. I'm trying to like encapsulate all the time frames.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to.
What, that's 3?
Thug will be in there. I don't know. Did I say Gucci? I think Gucci too though.
I only asked you this because I heard something the other day. You know, 21 Savage got 3 multi-platinum albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing. He's actually
He
He's
gotta be
so
like the
slept
most
on.
he gotta be the most underrated. But that's why I asked you that question.
He is.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw him in there, but I was like,
He don't.
He
I
not,
don't want to say
he
he
long enough.
influential though.
Yeah, he not here. He not.
You gotta be to have 3 multi-platinum plaques.
Well, one of them came with Drake.
All right, but still,
No. I'm not discounting. I'm just saying like there's context to it. Like one of them is damn near just a Drake album with 21 features, and that's not no knock. That's not a knock, bro. You be looking at me like it's a knock. I just be adding context.
It's not context, bro.
That is context. Drake rapped on 70% of the album. So it's a collab album.
I'd say 21 Savage is more influential than 2 Chainz.
Then 2 Chainz.
you're tripping. Again, still
forgot how
longevity.
big-
You
nigga
dig
been
what
a
I'm
2 Chainz
saying?
fan for a minute.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking it up.
And that shit
first
also,
album 2015, right?
I can't even say that because 2 Chainz influential alone just off of Go Go.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Niggas, dog, there was a period in time where damn near every other band was hitting 2 Chainz songs or 2 Chainz hooks.
What mixtape was that? With KO and all that shit based on true story?
True Religion.
Oh, True Religion. When he's taking a piss.
My man has been in the dropping album since 2011, bro.
He has Duffel Bag Boy, fool.
Come on now.
I mean, yeah, it's Wayne, but it's still him.
I haven't heard a 2 Chainz album in bricks.
I mean, 2 Chainz is also like 47.
and we're just talking about 2 Chainz. We ain't even, and that's just the reincarnation.
All I said was to say that like 21 Savage was like underrated.
100%.
Definitely underrated. Definitely
And all
underrated.
that money coming to him.
Yeah.
That's the dope part about it. So he definitely probably richer than a lot of these rappers. No cap.
2 Chainz. I was saying 2 Chainz. 21 Savage's career arc is one of the more interesting career arcs for me, just because it's like I want to say his is like one of the few in this day and age like natural rises. Like you could see it in his music, you could see it in everything. Like you could see
From
the
Issa all the way to now type shit.
you can see the progression from like his sound, like his early sound, like during like the Savage mode where it wasn't getting mixed down. It was literally just we're doing the session and we're gonna put it out, leave everything in there. I remember he did an interview, or Metro did an interview and was like, yeah, like I was working on 21 album, and he was like, yeah, he's like, don't mix nothing. And
Crazy.
he's like, I just wanted it to sound raw, like going from that to where now, and he only had one flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the time, so now where like he's actually like,
Nah, he always had multiple flows.
nah, he had
The very first album, he had multiple flows.
I won't say one flow. He had one flow that he relied on heavily, starting out.
I feel like he was the same. He used a lot of the same tone.
He had that monotone joint. Then he had that, like, what song was that? I'm gonna play that shit for y'all.
I know what flow you're talking about.
Yeah, he had it's like a little bit more, almost like I ain't gonna say, I was about to say Thug, but it's not Thug at all. It's like, but it's like kind of like fast and like
It's a triplet little flow that he do.
yeah.
But yeah, he had them 2 joints for real. But now he actually like he gives you cadences. He gives you range in his flows. He gives you all of that.
I'm too drunk to text, so can we FaceTime?
Like 21, like
Yeah,
his
he was
growth.
rocking on that joint.
His growth has been crazy. So like yeah, but no, yeah, I seen that. Relax. But no,
Y'all niggas, man.
I seen that the other day though. That he has 3 platinum.
Niggas don't have that. Though.
You know, a lot of niggas don't have that.
But let me say that to say that, not necessarily, just in retrospect to the platinum plaques, Sway Lee and Ray Shrimmer, they got multiple diamond records. But y'all just said that niggas is really not
Singles.
even looking for them. Still,
Singles.
But most of they diamonds is off of them joints are just going diamond. And that's off of like their early albums.
Is Diamond before Platinum?
nah, it's platinum.
Platinum then diamond.
It's gold, platinum, and then diamond. But diamond is 10 of them platinums.
So like yeah, like they still have like their core fan
A
base.
song though. What is that? No Flex
Still,
song?
my
With
one
Donald
song is your album, and then if they keep going, especially if he get up, I think he got one of them joints. It's like 16.
If one song goes platinum, and an album goes diamond, does the album still make more money since there's more songs on it?
It's still like That's why I was saying, like, niggas will drop songs with people and they'll drop it as a single, and then if it hits the album, it does boost the overall album sales, but it's still counted in the overall number type shit. So it's like, if that single goes diamond, the album didn't go diamond.
The single went
single went diamond. Now, if it's enough streams to where I think there is a number of streams that's equivalent to an album. So if you hit that number, and that single keeps hitting that number, then yes, your song can be equivalent to your album going diamond. And that's huge.
Yeah.
Killer Mike rap better than Rick Strauss.
Get out of here, bro.
Not if he doing hooks like "Run Forrest Run,"
Run nigga.
run nigga, run like Forrest Gump. Like, you gotta get the fuck out of here, bro.
Come on now.
Ray Sherman is not tight though.
I bet Freebase is better than his album. And this is 2 Chainz.
I forgot how much of a fan, 2 Chainz fan this nigga Justin was, bro.
Come on now.
But yeah, 2 Chainz had like a nice little 6-month run.
He had a run.
6 months is
You're
crazy.
wilding.
2 Chainz.
Yeah, his run was not.
2 Chainz still has music that plays in the club today. Fool.
2012, he got hits
But
on
that's
this
still
joint.
shit that play in the club.
They still playing Birthday Song and No Lie, and that's from 2012.
No Lie, the song with Drake, like
Yeah.
like he pointed out a few minutes ago.
Okay, cool. He still got I'm Different. That's just him.
That song is so ugly. That's an ugly song.
Niggas still playing it. Then we gonna go to Boats.
go to,
Feds Watching. Used to.
What's the album with the pink cover?
That's the Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. Yup.
There's hella hits on there.
2017.
I ain't
Good Drink. 4 a.m. Door Swinging. Big Amount. It's a Vibe. Rolls Royce Bitch. Oh my God. This nigga. Oh my goodness.
saying,
This
You
album
named
is
a bunch of songs,
ridiculous.
and 2 of them joints was okay.
No.
What?
Good Drink and
3 of them joints
It's
that
a
he
Vibe,
named
that
played.
shit cool.
3 of them joints that he named played in the club for like
Rolls
3
Royce,
years
bitch.
after they dropped.
All
dudes
club
go that
songs do
way.
that, though.
My dogs
All
go
club
that
songs
way.
don't do that,
You
fool.
will still hear Hannah Montana in the club.
No, you do not.
I guarantee you will.
I promise you don't.
Hannah Montana.
I promise you, you're not gonna hear no Hannah Montana, fool.
Come on
I
now.
heard Hannah Montana last time I was in the club.
When was the last time you was in the club?
Last time I went with you, probably.
We did not hear no Hannah Montana, fool.
But I slipped you that, you know what I mean? The pause. Hey, you what have? But shout out to
Niggas
them,
did say
man.
that. I forgot about that. So niggas was up too.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
that was the drugs. Shout out to Killer Mike also.
Y'all niggas was
Shout
funny.
out Killer Mike, man. Shout out to Sub.
Nah, man. 2 Chainz is cool. I just don't. You know what it is? When people be amping people, I just be like, bro, yeah, they're cool, but it just sounds like I'm coming off as hate, but it's like
You
bruh,
definitely hating.
2 Chainz, bro. Y'all, you
I just argue facts.
didn't-
That's it.
You named songs that you like. You didn't argue facts, bro.
I did. What do you? These songs are all of these songs are probably platinum songs, bro. Like, come on now, look at this man's top songs. He got this Chance the Rapper. He's on Big Bang and Survive. He's on All Me, bro. He got 4 a.m.
Naming
Sacrifices,
features and shit though.
bro.
Where his solo hits at?
All right, let's go through solo hits.
Solo hits, him and nobody else.
We can start from the. I told you we can start from the
You
beginning.
got
bro.
one. You got one. If you fuck up on the first one, then that's it. You lost.
We can start from the beginning. You want to start from Codeine Cowboy? Spend it. I ain't miss
You gotta
it.
Spend it. That's it.
All
Codeine
right.
Cowboy. Yeah, spend it. And
Let's
the
go
other
to the
thing
True
he had
Religion.
with-
We
with
gonna just
Bun
pick.
B.
We gonna pick one from each album. We gonna go to the True Religion joint. Money Making Mission. That nigga was sliding on that hoe.
That was a mid song.
Tripping. All right, let's go to
we
another
said-
one. Based on a true story. Now we gonna keep going. I already said I'm different. We can go to Money Machine. We can go
I'm
to.
different. Is not good, bro.
Yes, it is, bro.
That song is like that's like a Killer Mike song. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah.
That's like a nursery rhyme song. That's what it's like. That's what Killer Mike shit is like. It's like nursery rhymes.
Nah.
I'm different.
We
Yeah,
gonna go to
I'm
Boats.
different.
We gonna
different.
2013. He got Used To. Come on now, bro.
Can't say that. That's a feature.
Used To is not a feature on there, bro. It's just him.
Used to. How that song go?
We gonna play it on this joint.
No, don't. You can't. Stop his YouTube.
All right. Freebase. The whole album, but we just gonna say Freebase.
You jazzing.
Trapavelli, 2015. Bro,
2
he's
Chainz not top 5 Atlanta.
El Chapo Jr.
You didn't put mad niggas in that joint. It's mad niggas with the name.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's
you know what I'm
not.
saying? It is. Yes, it is. It's subjective. It's all good.
Future, Gucci, T.I. That's 3 right there. You gonna put 2 Chainz before any of them?
I wasn't putting them in chronological
No,
order. I
I'm
was
saying
just picking them.
I'm saying Future, Gucci, 2 Chainz. You agree they need to be in there?
I would put 2 Chainz in that group of influential niggas. Yes, 100%.
Who did he influence?
The culture, the sound, bro.
Nobody was coming in trying to sound like 2 Chainz.
Nah, I wouldn't put 2 Chainz on my top 5 or my Rushmore, my Mount Rushmore of influential Atlanta rap artists. That's not to say that I don't think he was influential, but I wouldn't put him on my Mount
What
Rushmore.
influence?
I just said he's influential to specific time periods. Because like I said, in Go-Go, so I could see why he say that just because in Go-Go, like real heavy, niggas was using 2 Chainz hooks and all of that. Like we was using 2 Chainz hooks. Hella bands was using 2 Chainz hooks.
I feel like a lot of people was just like off 2 Chainz. You don't think the Migos?
Well, that run he had, yeah, but that's every rapper
But that's not every rapper though.
that has a run. That's every rapper that has a run.
But I don't necessarily mean like you influence other regions
That's my
to
point.
use to
My
use.
man-
That's my point.
My man
Every-
put
every
True
rapper don't
Religion
have that.
on the map, bro.
He put what?
True Religion on the map. Who was rocking? We was all rocking Trues back then.
What the fuck? You was rocking shoes back
It
then?
was about True, bro. Back in
2010?
2010, between,
No,
but
son.
yes, we was definitely rocking Trues.
2010 niggas definitely had.
Niggas
had
was
Trues.
rocking Trues. 100%.
Niggas had Trues.
2010?
Yes.
Niggas had
If
Trues
you
in
had a little bit of
2010.
money, you was rocking Trues, bro. 100%.
So you was rocking shoes?
Yes. I definitely had some Trues. I still got a little bit of
Them shits was
Trues.
never cool with me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When you had like the double seam joints. With
Yeah, I had the
pocket-
boot cut
The
joints.
pocket lined
Yup.
out with this flap on the back.
Hell yeah.
Looking wild as shit.
Them joints was
Trues
bulky
is
as fuck.
So funny. This second when you talking about clothes, but Trues is like Ed Hardy to me. Like it came and went. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
No, when
Yes.
I see people wearing Trues now, I'm like, all right, man, it's not
Yeah,
2010 no more.
you
but nah,
lost
but people be doing that though.
Bro,
They
it's
trying to
still
bring us back.
it's still open True Religion stores in the mall.
What's that girl named Sexy Red? She had on the True Religion jean
You
fit.
can as long as
She
you
look-
gotta have sauce, bro. That's to me is you gotta have sauce to pull it off.
No,
True Religion do got some fire shit.
I like their hats.
They got some fire shit.
I like their hats.
man,
I got a
if you wear
jacket
True
from
Religion.
them.
I could wear some LeBrons, bro.
You
not-
cannot wear no
You
bronze.
can wear LeBrons, bro.
Hey, get
Who
you some
said you
Trues,
couldn't
get
wear
you some
LeBrons?
Trues and some
I
bronze.
would
Pop
never,
out
I
to
never will
pop
wear
out to the
Trues
club,
a day in
fool.
my life.
Pop out to the club.
Hey, do not put that combo on.
Huh?
Do not put that
I would
combo
never.
on.
I would
Some
never,
Trues and
I would
bronze.
never do that. Them all black and gold LeBrons. I could wear that with this fit right here. And throw them shits on and be straight.
And go to the club.
Why not?
I mean, you look like you ready, you preparing for something, you ready to run. It don't look like you
Man,
kinda
man, shout out to Killer Mike. Yo, when I tell you, bro, like you know how like you just reach it with a song that you don't want to hear come on, you just automatically. I had to stop myself. I'm like, oh wait, now I'm trying to listen to this. Like, shout out to him though.
Killer Mike.
Man,
Killer Mike.
So Thug should drop at 12.
Thug drop at 12, man. I'm ready for that.
2 hours.
Somebody else dropped. Key Glock dropped tonight too.
That's tough.
Not interested in that.
Key Glock be cranking.
I like Key Glock.
He got the best ad libs in the game right now.
I've been watching him real closely because I want to see like how much of an influence Dolph had on like what he drops,
Yeah.
sound wise. Because the album he dropped right after Dolph passed, I thought it was pretty good. So I was like, I'm interested to see how he keeps going with that. Somebody dropped. Uzi's supposed to drop next week.
I know so soon.
Yeah, we hitting that point now where I think like the bigger names is about to start dropping soon.
Sersky,
Like,
so they can go on tour.
Yeah, I seen
Colleges get back into school.
Playboy Cardi been promoting his album overseas,
Tough.
so I think he about to drop soon. Travis has been doing his rollout. I think he probably gonna
Excited
drop
for Travis.
probably by the end of summer.
Travis gonna definitely go number 1.
Yeah, so we getting drops. But yeah, Thug,
Travis,
the game need a gunner to drop again. Gunna gave that sound for sure.
He's finna say something about
He about to say something wild about Travis.
No, that's not wild. You cannot sit here and lie and say Travis Scott hasn't died off a little bit.
I mean, that situation kind of led to that. You know what I'm saying? His situation led to that.
Don't say he's not going number one. Just don't act like
he's gonna go number one.
Cap.
He has a white fan base. He's going number one.
I think his
you know-
singles been whack, but his
Moneybagg Yo
albums
drop.
has not died off.
Bro, do you know the numbers that
Moneybagg joint.
the numbers Travis did the last time he dropped?
Yeah, he increased his net. I think I remember reading an article.
Travis is also in that range of like 6-7 rappers that drop and they do like 120.
Yeah, he probably can do 200 to be honest.
Killer Mike rap better than Travis Scott.
Hey, you're
Dog.
wildin'.
Travis Scott did 537,000
First week.
units. First week.
That means
That's
nothing.
what I'm saying, bro. Like this nigga is out of here, bro.
That means nothing.
That means everything,
Bro.
There's only
Oh,
rappers.
Doughboy. I forgot about Doughboy. Doughboy dropped.
Doughboy album was
Fat,
tough.
Fat Trail dropped too.
Doughboy album stuff. I ain't finished Trail album.
I ain't
yet.
finished Doughboy joint because the first 3 songs was,
So it's
was it all covers? Like,
No. Just them first like 2.
It was that.
Just
it was-
that J Lo joint and like one other joint.
Way I Walk and Rude Boy.
Yeah, everything else he was just on his shit. That shit fire though.
I gotta finish that.
Future. That joint was executive produced by Future.
I feel like he
Every
could've did a
album,
little better.
every album I've seen him executive produce been kind of fire though too,
Future.
or at least like it's been sonically cohesive.
You're right. It has been sonically cohesive, so I feel like he's meeting the mark sonically. But I feel like Doughboy, this album didn't propel him any further than where he was already at. You
No, it didn't do that.
know what I'm saying? Because I feel like his last album was better than the one he just dropped.
I don't think Doughboy hasn't dropped an album better than Demons Are Us.
I wanted to say that too, but I was like, I ain't gonna go there.
Not that he's dropped bad albums, but,
But Demons Are Us is
Demons Are
slide.
Us.
Them
That-
niggas is going stupid.
Southside, him and Southside, that's like a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Like he got the evilness to match Southside's like demonic sounding beats.
Yeah.
And that joint it's perfect. He ain't dropped nothing better than that since. I need another one of those.
Crazy.
I need another one of those. Cause that got some of my favorite Doughboy.
I ain't really been big on. I listen to his shit, but I ain't really like spin his back except for like his mixtapes, his early mixtapes.
No, yeah. You heard Demons Are Us though, right?
I couldn't finish it.
You gotta
finish that one.
Try that again.
I even put my white man's on to it, and he was like, "Shit, that shit smack."
No, that joint that joint really crazy.
You got the white people saying that smack.
I might spin that on the way home. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's some
that
South,
joint
man,
it
listen to
start
Killer
off
Mike.
cranking.
hell no.
Listen to one song.
All respect.
I'm gonna listen to it, but I just like I said, I gotta find time to listen to that. Like I gotta be in the house not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like chilling.
I gotta be bored.
I'm not wasting valuable car time for that. You know what I'm saying? I could be listening to my music, but let alone come on, Killer Mike.
I throw that joint on when I'm cleaning. I might
Kodak,
fall asleep, go away to the fumes.
Kodak, and
Kodak dropped the album last month.
Pistols and Pearls, like 2 months ago.
No,
Okay.
that joint
A
was
couple weeks ago.
Pistols and Pearls.
that
Pistols
was
and Pearls,
that was
recent.
literally like last month.
That's recent. I was spinning that.
Yeah, that was May 26th. He dropped it the same day as Dirk did.
Hey, ain't nobody say nothing about Moneybagg Yo album.
No, Dirk dropped that long ago.
Yeah, last month.
Oh yeah, Moneybagg. Yeah, I just put that shit on the
His
page.
his joint's
I like
fire.
I like my Moneybagg Yo album. I think it just got lost in the shuffle
Yeah.
because he dropped his album dropped the same night as Bread and Butter did.
100%.
And I ain't see nobody talking about Yo album.
And Metro Boomin joint dropped that
Yeah,
same
Metro
day
dropped
too.
that.
Man, boxing niggas out.
Moneybagg had to move his album twice and still ain't get like
Crazy.
the love.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and it's low key. This is kind of back to his old sound.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
I appreciate it.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
with it.
Moneybagg, he spit on that bitch.
I fuck with
It just he had to move his album twice. He moved it for Dirk, and then he moved it once.
He
and
not
then
making them love songs on his jump, man.
his joint is not like a full love song album. Like he's actually
on there,
rapping on
though.
that jump. No, he rapped on that jump.
It's like the freestyle joint. Niggas and they fitness that left them in the past, yeah.
Nah, like it's like let me what old album of his can I compare it to?
I was listening to Melly today though. I thought you were no
I'm gonna say you better listen to all that old shit while he's still alive.
Yeah.
I thought they was dropping shit, like dropping.
They're not dropping his
shit
case.
off his not his case, but I thought they was like throwing shit out and all that.
Ain't really
No.
ain't that much of throw.
I seen them. I seen
Chief
headlines.
Keef now too.
I seen them headlines. So. And I mean, if he go on death row, he gonna be alive for like another 15 years probably before they kill him.
Yeah, at least another 10.
Shit.
Yeah, because that death row, they still want you to like.
I thought they was throwing shit out. That's what they made it seem like on the internet. Like oh yeah, prosecutors just throw this shit out, and then they try to get the case
They
dismissed
tried to get it dismissed,
because they threw some shit out.
but they're not gonna get it
They
dismissed.
ain't going like that.
That
Not
nigga
going like that, bro.
He's gonna fry, bro. He did that shit. He's gonna fry.
I don't think he did it.
He did that shit.
I don't think he did it. Free Melly.
Hey, free Tory.
Both them niggas did that shit.
Man, allegedly.
Both them niggas did that shit.
Actually, I did see some. I mean, we can talk about it next week. But I did see some headlines saying that like some shit got leaked between. It was Tory's emails between him and I guess his lawyer and shit. Yeah, because it was like he was trying to tell a judge like, you know what I'm saying, the lawyer really ain't. In simple terms, the lawyer ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe this lawyer can do the job. And the only way he could prove that is by waiving his attorney-client privilege so that he can show the judge what's actually being said in these emails. You dig what I'm saying? So by him doing that, it does open the gates for him to, you know what I'm saying, just be fired upon. But this nigga he trying to get some better counsel because he's still saying he ain't do that shit.
Hey, that's because he's looking at 22 years.
Free tax though, man. It is Spankman, man. That's
He
crazy.
got 35.
Yeah, he probably get a
Huh?
deal.
Taxstone got 35 years.
They just gave him that?
Yeah, he just got sentenced this week.
Fuck.
Cooked.
I could have sworn I just seen that nigga out or some shit. Was
He
that an
been locked
old
up
video?
since 2016.
Yeah, no, he ain't been out.
What?
He ain't no bond. Free tax though.
Shit.
So shit, he ain't getting out till he like 60.
He could probably get an appeal or something. He probably got something in the works.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Also, before we get out of here, we about to start posting the audio on everywhere.
Apple, Spotify, anywhere you can listen to podcasts, they will be on all those streaming platforms, streaming services.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So go tap in, please. Thank you for listening. As always, it's been the Mid-East podcast.
The
I'm sorry.
Mid-East.
I'm tired.
I'll get you one of them 1 years, you know what I'm saying?
Boss, man. outta here.
free my man with the years.
That's it.